Coraline alone. Shelby! Shelby! Shelby, leave it.
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity. You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse. That is beyond my knowledge. But your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
All right.
It's Kitagawa. I'm calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental shutdown. Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit. Is that the change of heart? I thought so. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person. Will the same be true for Sensei? I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good... Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right. Goodbye, then. This time for sure.
Oh, have you heard?
Madarame, the maestro of the art world. Artists with that good of an eye are rare in Japan. I wonder if he has synesthesia. Yes, regarding synesthesia, one of many English terms that come from Greek root words. Haven't heard of it? It's a condition where your senses can cross over each other, like seeing music as color. There are all kinds of varieties, though some sense combinations are more common than others. We call people who experience these phenomenon synesthetes. Shelby! Sorry about that. Someone was walking their dog and the mail came. That was fun. You were staring off into space, weren't you? Well, your number's up. The root words of synesthesia are syn and esthesis. What do they mean? Supposed to know the root words mean. It's all Greek to me, ha 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 ha. But I can give it a try. Here, let's think about this. It'll be easier if we put our heads together. Okay, so let's start with sin. Will you shut up, dog? Put the mohawk away and go lay down. I think there's a lot that's in a lot of other words, like synergy and synchronicity and synthesis. If we think about what these words have in common, then maybe sin means together. That's it. Sin means together, or a combination of something. And eistasis. That's a little like the word aesthetics. I wonder if it means senses. Yeah, that's it. Sounds like we know the definition of the root words. So that means the full word basically means senses coming together. Yeah, that's it. Woo! We really gotta stay on our toes in this class. I could use a snack after all that brain power. Let's get a treat after that, shall we?
This is it.
Good.
You've been studying. Unfortunately, synesthesia is something you have to be born with. You can't learn it. Some of the geniuses over the course of history have been synesthesia. The composer Franz Liszt instructed his orchestra to play the color purple. The poet Arthur Rimbaud also said to see colors in letters. He's pretty smart. I didn't expect that. It might not be too bad.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. Seeing color and sounds and letters and feeling shapes and flavors and numbers. Geniuses and common people see the world differently. Were you able to understand that?
I see.
Synesthesia, huh? That's fascinating. Although the reason Madarame sees the world differently is because of his distorted desires.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, something happened to me the other day.
Actually,
I almost got kidnapped. Who would kidnap a cat? I'm not a cat! That said, I don't actually have a clue why I was targeted. Some girl had this crazy look in her eyes and she started chasing me around, calling me a snowball or something. I wonder if she's been going after other cats and snatching them up like she tried with me.
hey,
Try checking the fan site and see if anyone's saying anything about it. I wasn't able to find any relevant posts. Maybe it's just not a well-known problem yet. The only victims are cats, so I suppose that could be the case.
let's go.
Let's try asking around Young and see if we can find the culprit. Alright. Let's go to Youngin.
Hey,
We haven't gathered any info on the cat abductions, but let's try asking people around town. That lady looks really happy now. Is it because she got a bunch of cats? I suppose. I personally think it's a bit too much. With that many, it gets so loud I can't sleep at night. Bunch of cats. Hey, she might be talking about that catnapping case. Let's ask for more information. Can I help you? I'm concerned too. You're concerned about that household as well? She suddenly brought home a massive number of cats. I wasn't sure if she was alright. It's terribly noisy at night, and they shed everywhere. I'm worried that it's not the healthiest environment to raise those cats. Even so, I'm worried for the cats. I even told the landlord about the situation at Aino-san's home, but it looks like nothing's changed. I know who. Huh? Her name? I'm not sure. I only say hello to her every now and then, so I don't know her that well. So, Aino lady suddenly adopted a lot of cats. There's concern about the noise at night and shedding. The cats might be acting that way because they're stressed.
well then.
Okay, we might be able to find some other clues. Let's keep investigating around Youngin. Alright, so... near the bathhouse, there's... I went to see Madarame's exhibition, but I can't tell what good art is anymore. Right? The doodles that my grandchild makes are way better. Exactly, you know, I haven't seen my grandkid in a while now. They say no news is good news, but... Okay. Is the cat not here today either? Maybe that woman really did take him. A woman?
Hey!
Hey, he might be asking about... He might be talking about the catnapping case. Let's ask him for more information. Hmm? Did you want to listen to the radio? About the cat. Ah, yes. There's this woman who nabs all the cats around here, calls them Snowball. A few people I know have been victims. The same thing probably happened to the cat here. That's terrible. It sure is. She's one creepy lady, to boot, calls all the cats a Snowball, even if they're not white. But I did get her name. It's Ryoko Aino. I asked for it when I went to the police, so there's no mistake. The police just treat cats like objects. Those little guys are family to me. I wish there was something I could do about this mess. You ought to be careful too, since you're toting a cat around. Not only are cats suffering, but she's also hurting people too. The Aino household is the one that suddenly got a lot of cats, right? That's gotta be our target.
Let's go.
We should discuss this with everyone at the hideout. Okay.
Hey, we're all here.
Madarame is definitely gonna have a change of heart. Let's just wait calmly for it to change. Okay, that wasn't the, Well, everyone's here. This is a good opportunity to sort through the mementos target info we have.
Listen up.
The intel is on the cat abduction incidents occurring in Youngin. Our target is Ryoko Aino, who lives in Youngin. It sounds like many cats have fallen victim and the neighborhood's residents have already made complaints. You almost got abducted too, right, Morgana? It seems super dangerous. And I heard the police aren't willing to do anything about it either. We've got to help out the cat owners in any way we can. Yeah, but there's something that I'm confused about. Why would anyone call Morgana Snowball? He's barely got any white fur. I was wondering the same thing. We may be missing a piece of the puzzle here, but I've already sent out the calling card, so we're all ready to go. Let's solve this for the owners, for all the cats in the Youngin and their owners. Alright. Now that's all we need to do there. Now... go to classroom. That might be the closest that we got. Oh, I need to check if we have a counselor persona. And we do not. Okay. That means we actually have to stop at the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
You certain?
Justine, you handle this. Registration? Are you sure?
Okay, do I have any counselors?
These are the paths you have walked.
No, I do not. Okay. So,
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Fusion.
our first counselor we're not high enough level to make. Okay. Huh. Okay, let's see. Well, we do need a strength.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Will it gain new power? I wonder. I see.
Okay, okay.
Can you gather them up? What path do you want?
Alright, so let's do a search. Alright. The lowest counselor is Kushimirama. Oh, I think we can do that. I just have to,
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? These are
get
the paths
some,
you have walked.
Alright, so... let's go with... Wait, what? I went the wrong way. Alright, so... the least expensive one we can get is a Pixie and a Huapo. Do I have a Huapo? Yes, I do.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona? Then accept this persona.
And then I will need a Pixie, which I know I have.
Is this what you... A fee is required. Then accept this persona.
Alright.
The inmate you wish to perform an execution. Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Alright,
It will receive a fraction of power.
alright.
Now for a rebirth.
Alright. Now we got a Counselor Arcana. Behold, the Counselor Confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. Level up. Got Regenerate 1. Which restores 2% of the max HP each turn in battle. Not bad. Alright.
You change your mind? Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
Now... oh, hey! He's now texted us.
Hey there.
Oh, are you heading home? If you're okay with it, I'd like to get some input from you. You have time right now. There's no pressure, obviously, but... I feel like I can become closer with him soon. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna help Maruki with his research? Yeah, sure. Ah, great. I just finished a counseling session. Now, meet me in the nurse's station.
Yep.
Well, I want to walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I've been getting a lot of students coming in ever since I arrived here. To be honest, it's been kind of a relief. That whole mess with Kamoshida was the reason I was called here after all. They warned me a lot of students had been impacted. I knew there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. But when I actually got to talk to everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the things on everyone's minds were college entrance exams, relationship problems, in other words, typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes. but at the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken some steps toward recovery. Thanks to you, probably. Well, I can only hope so. I don't think I've done much, but if I've helped even one person, then that makes it all worth it. I know I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember you can always talk to me too if something's bothering you. I am the counselor here, you know. If nothing else, I'm good at listening.
Let's see.
Having said that, it's a little bit awkward that I have to ask you for your help, but... You remember how I asked you to help me with my research? Of course. I said you'd be helping with my research, but don't worry. It won't be anything too difficult or intense. I just need you to listen to what I have to say and work through some questions with me.
So...
But let's see, maybe I should start at the beginning. I can tell you a little bit about what this research is for. What I'm studying now is pain felt in the mind, or more fancifully, in the heart. Some specific examples include the pain of someone saying hurtful things to you or being separated from those you love. Maybe this would be clearer. Pain defined by abstracts like trauma or stress. Bodily physical pain can be thought of as something necessary, an automatic response to injury, illness, whatever.
Still...
But what about pain felt within one's heart? That pain isn't born from any tangible problems in our bodies, right? It's something strange and immaterial. I guess that goes to show there are still a lot of mysteries in our own hearts and minds.
You know,
Well, I want to learn more about those internal psychological pains. Now, this is my question to you. When do you truly feel pain in your heart? When someone betrays me. I see, yes. I can sympathize there. Sometimes all it takes is one betrayal for intense trust to turn into intense pain. It can be rough. It doesn't feel good to struggle with pain in your heart.
For example...
But with that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart, then? After all, that kind of pain is only born because we fell in love, right? Do you have any thoughts on this kind of pain? That one seems necessary. True. It proves and validates the love that came before, after all, a very fitting answer from you. Internal emotional pain can be difficult to deal with, though some say it's always coupled with other feelings. And I agree, of course. I think that's a fair assessment. Though, personally speaking, I think if pain can be avoided, it should be. Maybe it shouldn't exist at all. Wounds of the heart are much harder to detect, and in a way, they're far more complex than physical injuries. That's why I'm doing this research, to save people who are suffering from internal pain and keep holding on to. You helped me realize that purpose again, thank you. Did that help?
Right.
Of course. Thanks to you, I can articulate my thoughts for once. I can sense Maruki's gratitude toward me. Alright. We now have a chance to receive the effects of charge and concentrate at the start of battle, which are very helpful.
Alright.
Okay, I think that'll do for today.
Oh?
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, your mental training. Oh, no, I didn't forget about our promise, of course. I'll teach you tricks for mental discipline, and you help me with my research just like we decided, right? Now then, how about something like this for today?